we've done for you here the current ages of the candidates, and then we have also projected their age in 2024. And so let's go through that and see how it works. Let's quickly go through that. Then we will see how it works. Okay, so we start with Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, he is 57. He will be 58 this week, and in 2024 he'll be 61. So that's the analysis about Dr. Bawumia. He is 57 as I speak. This week, today is Tuesday, he will be 58. By 2024, he will be 61 when the elections occur. Next is Kyremateng. Now, he's 66 years old very recently, and by the time the election occurs, he will be 69 years old in 2024. Next is Owusu Akoto. He is reported to be 71 years right now. By the time the election occurs, he will be 74 years old. Let's move on. Next is Adom-Otchere. He is 65 years old right now. By the time the election occurs, he will be 68 years old. Then is Kennedy Ohene Japan. We have Kennedy Ohene Japan here. He is 61 years old now. By the time the election occurs, he will be 64 years old. This is Akufo-Addo. He is 67 years old right now. And by the time the election occurs, he is 70 years old. Okay. So Joe Gate is the last. He's 60 years old, and he's 63 years. He'll be 63 years old at the time the election occurs. Now, let's look at the last cycle. The last one is the interesting one. What our researchers have done is that, assuming we think that the maximum age for running for president is 80 years old, for all these candidates that we have mentioned, how many more election cycles can they do before they turn 80 based on their available ages? Let's run through that quickly and then get Ben Epson on the line. So we begin that one again with Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. He has 16 more years to be 80, 4 election cycles. He can contest elections until 2036 if we think 80 is the maximum. Kyremateng has 10 years more. He has 3 election cycles. He can contest elections till 2032, and at that time he'll be 78 years old. If we think 80 is the maximum, this is our own Good Evening Ghana special analysis. If we think 80 is the maximum, Kyremateng has 3 more election cycles. Owusu Akoto, if we give him the same criteria, 5 years more, he can contest only in 2024. That will be his last, if we think that 80 is the maximum age at which someone can contest. 11 years more in that regard for Adom-Otchere. He has 3 more election cycles. He can actually contest until 2032. Here is Kennedy Ohene Japan. He has 15 years more, 4 election cycles. He can contest up until 2036. And 9 years more for Akufo-Addo, 2 election cycles. He can go up until 2028. And Joe Gate has 16 more years, 4 election cycles. He can contest up until 2023. Okay, at this stage, let me just get onto my desk and